So today we're here with Lee from TaylorMade as we take a quick look into the new TaylorMade MG5 Wedge. Remember, if you like our videos, please hit that subscribe button and tell all your golfing friends. So Lee, thanks for joining us once again. It's product release time, and as always, you're very, very helpful in coming in and explaining the new product to us. And this time, you've got a wedge for us.
Yeah.
So MG5.
MG5, yeah. So the latest iteration of the mill grind family.
Yep.
So we're in MG5. Obviously, the biggest change that you'll see stamped on the side of the wedge. We've gone for a forged wedge this time.
So that's the main difference. So here I've got both wedges in my hand. So I've got MG4, which is now what, 2 years old?
2 years old.
2 years old, and now the new MG5 wedge as well. So wedge technology is quite difficult to kind of expand and kind of make real difference. So you're like you say, your first change is cast, forged.
Yeah, one of the biggest things with wedges, obviously performance-wise, a lot of players go off feel with wedges and short clubs. So creating a softer feel with a forged wedge is something we've gone down the route of. Feels absolutely great.
And is that the main difference that a player would expect to see between MG4 and MG5?
I would say the biggest difference is that you'll see slightly better spin or more spin in both wet and dry conditions because we've changed the groove technology. So
okay, so show me here.
So we've got slightly steeper walls on the grooves. It's hard to see with the naked eye, but the walls on the grooves just slightly steeper, so more spin in both wet and dry conditions. Okay. We've kept raw face in there.
So same technology in the face? Same
technology in the face, and we've still got the spin tread groove design in between the grooves.
Okay.
So obviously laser etched, 45-degree angle laser etched faces. Okay. Again,
and this is helping. This is the technology that when you open the face up, it sort of matches the way the face
kind of matches
sits.
The way the face sits, right. But it's also just there to add a bit more friction. So when it's wet, that's where it really kicks in. A bit like wet tyres on a Formula One car, so to speak. It carries on working in the wet conditions.
So in terms of, we've got chrome, or are you calling it chrome?
Yeah, so satin chrome finish.
Chrome.
Yeah.
And what other finishes have we got?
So there's going to be a charcoal finish as well. All of the custom bounces are only in the satin head, but for the standard bounces, there's a charcoal option as well.
So in terms of the options in the bounces, obviously I've been just grabbed one off the rack here of the MG4, which is the TW grind in the 56.
Yeah.
Have we got TW in MG5?
Still got TW, so all the grinds remain through. So you have your kind of standard bounce, low bounce, high bounce options. Then when we had MG4, we added SBC. So we've still got that. It's just called SC now.
Okay.
One of the ones that we've still got, you've got there the TW grinds. Whilst Tiger's still playing, these wedges, we're still going to carry on doing his TW grind for him. And we've also now got the SX grind, which is
a brand new grind.
Brand new grind.
So talk to me about SX.
It's a little bit higher bounce, say than an SBC, but it's still got a little bit of camber, a little bit of trailing edge relief.
So what type of player would want this?
Somebody that still wants to manipulate the wedge.
When we say manipulate, just for the viewers,
maybe open the face a little bit, but still wants to play high bounce. Maybe they play soft conditions, or maybe they just kind of hit their wedges a little bit chunky now and then.
Yeah.
This is going to be a great wedge for that golfer. You can still manipulate it, but it's very forgiving.
And so tour recognition on the wedge itself, is it in play at the moment?
It's already in play.
Anyone we've heard of?
So it's been out there. You might see some of the players like Nelly Korda Charlie Hull and the ladies playing it. You would have seen a lot of our staff players already playing it across the whole European tour. Even some uncontracted players have been playing it. They've been playing it for a little while in what is the proto wedge. Looks ever so slightly different from this, but it's the same technology in that. Obviously we just tried to get a little bit of tour recognition early doors, get some tour feedback before we launched it as MG5.
Okay, so it's launching today. Launching today. They're coming out. The fitting kit, obviously, we're very lucky here with TMPC to have the full fitting kit, full options. You'll be on the road around the country with the fitting kit as well, which will be great. Okay, so let's grab your one, because I'm going to put rid of my MG4. And let's hit a couple of shots. So what's your initial feedback from a player perspectively?
What I like with it, certainly when I've been doing testing, kind of premium ball testing, I'm seeing a little bit lower launch, but with ever so slightly more spin, which is, as much as high launch and landing shot softly with descent angle gives you loads of control, visually that kind of slightly lower flight with more spin is what a lot of golfers aspire to have.
Yeah, I must admit, I kind of with you on that. I really struggle when I see something kind of pop up. Recently I've been spending a lot of time, I've got MG4, right? You fitted me for them, but I'm spending a lot of time trying to almost trap it in and trying to flight it because I want to visually see something a bit lower.
So naturally you'll see that. We've done that just by moving around the mass in the head.
Okay.
Also now we've managed to change that by the transition between the heel and the leading edge, just ever so slightly different in shaping on the wedge. If you put MG4 and MG5 next to each other, you'll see visually they do look different at address.
Yeah, let's have a quick look. Let's just have a look at that. Yeah, it's quite a big difference, isn't it?
Yeah, so that leading edge looks different, the transition into the hosel looks different, and there's a slightly more rounded toe now on.
Yeah, I was going to say, is the top line thinner as well?
Top line's not thinner, but obviously you've just got a different colour in. So
and where the shape happens as well.
The way the shape happens, yeah.
Okay, cool. One more. Sit one more. So the one thing I do know is that this price is a little bit more expensive than MG4, always going to be. And what you guys have done is kind of marry that price in with what 790 and 770 is, because it's a forged product. So it's a little bit more expensive than its previous generations. But overall, TaylorMade have done something that they've not done. Have they ever done what forged before?
Not forged wedge before.
So it's the first
not from my memory of TaylorMade products, or since I've been with the brand. So it's the first time in a long time, if they've ever done it before, they have produced a forged wedge. The feel is fantastic. The look is fantastic. The sound is pretty solid off that face, right? It feels really, really good. Overall, it's going to be another great addition to the TaylorMade family. Thank you, Lee, for popping in to show us the wedge. Guys, I hope that was helpful. Please hit that subscribe button and tell all your golfing friends.